Hello my Biblionautic chums and friends, and welcome to Studio 5. For the last couple of years I've been working on a series of artist books relating to icons of the 20th century, and this one is one I've just finished, and this is, Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali. But what is an artist book? Well, I guess in a sort of an umbrella term you could say that an artist book is a book that's made by an artist or a tight collaboration of artists and craftspeople coming together to produce work that can either be in a limited or small edition, or, like this, a one-off book. Now, there's nothing really new about artist books. I mean, since year one, artists have been, working with books. Classic examples, for example, would be the Book of Kells, for example. And I suppose within the UK, one of the earliest sort of direct points we can say for a more contemporary way of working with the book would be the artist and visionary poet William Blake, 1757 to 1827, I think, something like that. Anyway. The artist book really came to life in the 20th century with Fauvists, Fluxists, Dardaists and many other ists and isms using the book as a creative medium. So, techniques for the artist book. Well, there's the traditional codex form, of course, though scroll work can be used, pop-up, pull-out, concertina. We can use found objects, and of course, we can take it even further, that the book can have very much a three-dimensional sculptural form as well. Now, I suppose one of the beautiful things about the book as a vehicle for art, for expression, is that it is very tactile. It's relatively small, it's easily transportable, and there is that very much that involvement of the viewer interacting with the book. For me, the artist book is absolutely, it's wonderful. It really, really is. And I suppose that if we were to think about the artist book, we can also think about box art as well, which is allied, where we have loose collections put together into box objects of curiosity, all sorts of things. So, if you're really interested in artist books, get down to your library, or of course, search online for more information. There's an awful lot out there. But back to Ali. So, what have we got? Well, this is the textbook anyway, is a drum leaf construction, which is an adhesive construction. And the binding is basically a flat back, which is a laminated, this is a laminated flat back. So it's not just a standard case binding, there's a little bit more to it than that. But materials used, quite diverse. We've got hand-dyed leather, we've got book cloth, we've got torn poster work, and collage, if you like, and of course stencil work. I wanted to give it sort of a nice sort of feeling of a backstreet wall somewhere where a graffiti artist has had a go. Now, this is about Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay, an icon of the 20th century for me and a lot of other people. Not just his prowess in the sporting arena, of course, but his own life and his belief, and, he stood up for an awful lot. And it is widely said that he was actually the first rapper, and he's got, lots of records and all sorts of things out there. So, more about the binding and what's happening. So this is the outside, obviously, and then as we go into the text, we can see that again the theme is Muhammad Ali charting his life. We've got collage work, we've got again stencil work, we've got all sorts of things happening with it. And because the textbook is stencil, there is a texture to it. We can feel all of that happening. It's really quite yummy in a way. Anyway, I really like working with the artist books. I think it's a great way of really being very, very creative. And, artist books, it's whatever you want it to be. You can bury them if you want, as some people do, I suppose. They can be big, sculptural, small, tiny, intimate, all sorts of things. And, of course, the beautiful thing about it is that it is an extension of the artist's, of the craftsperson's palette. Anyway, thanks very much indeed for watching, and if you do want to know more about artist books, as I've said, go to your library, get online, find out more. Bye bye. Dee dee dee. Do 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 do.